All right, on today's episode of Sneaker Shopping with Waad, I'm your host, Ray, and of course, our special guest, you guessed it, Waad.
Yep, it's me, Waad, right from London, ready to do this Waad's Closet episode, just, show you what I got in my closet. Let's take it from there, Joe, let him know.
All right, and here we go. Let's start off with the sneakers. So, Waad, growing up in Bridgewater, what were you wearing back in the day through elementary school to, high school?
Honestly, when I was in Bridgewater, I'd rock a lot of kicks, definitely. My mum got me a lot of kicks. One of them mainly was the NMDs, really comfortable, and when you're running from a lot of bullies, you want to have good boost on your feet. So this is something I like always to wear. You can just go with anything.
Okay. Waad, so what are you wearing, on a day-to-day? Like, for example, what are you wearing after school and stuff like that?
Honestly, when I was going to uni, looking at a lot of Vans, these specifically, the black and white checkers. It's not Supreme, but it's just Vans, and I kind of just like the texture, the comfort, and the honeys love it, and I got a lot of pussy wearing these, so definitely.
Also, being a celebrity and all, you're spotted out a lot in the clubs. What are your go-tos when you hit the club? What are you wearing?
First and foremost, shout out to Magic City for giving me bottles on deck every time I go. Show me love. But to answer your question, I wear these. The Puma Trigonometrics with mesh on top, so I can spill liquor on them and just get wet, but these still don't get fucked up.
Waad, so you're known on the streets for being a ladies' man, a pussy killer. What are your go-tos when you go on dates, when you hang out with the females?
First and foremost, I just like to let my fans know that I don't do dates, I just fuck them in dip. When I am trying to fuck, I usually pull out my Versace loafers. Just some light, some casual, let them know that I am trying to fuck, but I'm not really trying to wife. But if I was trying to wife, I would pull out these. These are the Balenciagas. I only wear them with females that are 10s, but if they're 9s, mind you, if they're 9s, I'm going with the denims, just to let them know that you kind of fine and I am trying to smash, but...
Also, the fans want to know, what were your inspirations growing up? Who inspired you to wear your shoes, your outfits?
Honestly, one of my biggest inspirations was The Undertaker. He inspired a lot of outfits like this, and for someone who's been, killing niggas in the ring, he inspired me to kill niggas outside the ring. Might have to cut that out for legal purposes, Joe, but moving on, my second inspiration, I'd probably say, was Gary Coleman. Short little twat, wore small shoes, and he just inspired me to kind of squeeze into kids' shoes. It's kind of taken a toll on my feet over the years, but I've saved a lot of money, and speaking of saving a lot of money, my next inspiration would be Oprah Winfrey, as someone who's been known as being in the game, someone who's been hefty, a little chunky. She's really killed designer shoes, and being someone who's been a little chunky myself, she really inspired me to be comfortable in my own skin.
Thanks, Waad.
Well, thank you guys for taking the time checking out my closet, seeing shit that I wear, my inspirations, and just one more reminder, I do not do dates, so for any woman sliding my DMs looking to fondle my nuts, just do not expect to get wiped up. Thank you, Joe.
Alright, well, thank you all for having us. Thank you for tuning in on episode 1 of Waad's Closet. See you next week for episode 2.
We also